Thank you.
Honorable Mulder.
Honourable Chairperson, this debate today is about Parliament's mandate to hold the Executive to account. Now, I would like to ask our colleagues in the ANC, do you believe that we should keep the Executive to account? Do you believe that we should do that? Honourable Tsega says yes, we should keep them to account. Now, I agree with that. So, we agree that we should keep the Executive to account. Now, this place is very important in terms of a member's credibility. If you lose your credibility in this place, it's very difficult to ever come back from that. You have to protect your credibility. Now, the problem is this. Parliament as an institution has lost its credibility. Parliament as an institution has lost its credibility. Go and ask the public out there what they think about Parliament. Do they take us seriously? No, they don't. Why? It's already been said very clearly today what the task of Parliament is with regard to keeping the Executive to account. We all know what the Constitution says. So let's accept the fact that I'm biased because I believe that the ruling party are failing in their duty to keep the Executive account. I'm biased. Okay, let's accept that. So let's get somebody else who I think is quite accepted by everybody in South Africa and internationally, the Constitutional Court. What does the Constitutional Court say about Parliament? It says the National Assembly was duty-bound to hold the President accountable by facilitating and ensuring compliance with the decisions of the Public Protector. Parliament failed. It goes on to say in that judgment, there was everything wrong. Everything was wrong with the National Assembly stepping into the shoes of the Public Protector by passing a resolution that purported effectively to nullify the findings made and remedial action taken by the Public Protector and replacing them with its own findings and remedial action. Not what I say, not what the opposition says. The Constitutional Court says everything was wrong with what was done in Parliament. And you can't say that you were not warned. From this very podium, member after member of opposition told you, you are wrong. I stood here and I said to you, you cannot vote something right if it is wrong. I said that from this podium. You didn't listen. But you voted it through time and time again. Now, the fact of the matter is, the credibility of Parliament has been lost in that process. And when the Constitutional Court made that ruling, it was the Chief Whip of the ANC who came along and said, we now accept, yes, we as Parliament, we were wrong. No, you were wrong. We were right. Because we said to you all along and you didn't listen. So the problem is, Chairperson, that Parliament is not holding the Executive to account. Why? Because the majority party is failing in its duty. It's not a right to govern, it's a privilege. And you are losing that right and you are abusing that privilege.
Thank
and
you
the public
very
will
much.
deal with you
The
because
time
of
is
that.
expired. Thank you.